I Heart Skull Crusher #1, Boombox Comics, which I think is just an imprint of Boom Comics. So I'm not sure what the imprint necessarily denotes. I know they have Kaboom Comics, which is like kids comics, but this isn't a kids comic. This is written by Josie Campbell, illustrated by Alessio Zono, and colors by Angel de Santiago. I really enjoyed this book. I just picked it up on a whim. So it's an anime style story. And there's your titular Skull Crusher. Skull Crusher is, if you think about like Death Race 2000, if you've ever seen that film, or like Rollerball, these stories of kind of futuristic societies that are falling apart, but the only thing that holds anything together is like the sporting event, the big national sporting event. And in this scenario, there's a game called Screaming Paintball, and the #1 player is Skull Crusher. And Skull Crusher's biggest fan is Trini Wastelander. Trini Wastelander wants to play Screaming Paintball. So, Trini lives with her parents. These are her parents, the skulls. She talks to them. So it's tongue-in-cheek. It's really fun, and the story moves pretty quick. There's a tournament. If you win, you get to join Skull Crusher's Screaming Paintball team. And so Trini is in love and says, hey, I'm going to win this tournament. I'm going to start a paintball team, and I'm going to win and join Skull Crusher. She finds out that there's a coach, new coach or there's a legendary coach is in town. And so she goes out to meet this coach, and he's not so legendary anymore. He's just a drunk. But she ends up kidnapping him and beating up these bandits and making them join her paintball team as defenders. And it's a lot of fun. The art is great. The story moves really quick. It's, here we are on to issue 2, and she's got the coach strapped to the van, and they're on the move for issue 2 in April. So I'm on board for this comic. I think I'm going to keep reading this one. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Animal Pound is another series that's coming out now. It's basically like Animal Farm, a modern day retelling of Animal Farm. And then Man's Best, a lot of animal comics here. This is Jesse Lonergan as the artist. I like his stuff a lot. It's kind of a sci-fi story. I have a video on that. What else? Orcs is a fun comic that's coming out from them. That's by Kaboom. And then the original Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson, is writing a Power Rangers comic. I haven't read either of these. It's Giant Days or Zawa. That looks interesting to me. Zawa looks interesting, so maybe I'll pick that up. But I'll definitely be reading more I Heart Skull Crusher.